Hey everybody, how you doing today? God's grace for today, Matthew chapter 15. The verses I'm going to share on are 17 through 20. Once again, I encourage you guys, spend some time in your word seeking God for yourself. He wants to reveal himself to you. Christ loves you more than I ever could, more than anybody ever could. And he wants a relationship with you. He wants to draw close to you. He wants to reveal himself to you. He wants to reveal his will to you. But he's not going to force himself on you. So please, pray. Spend time alone with God and get in his word. But Matthew 15, verses 17 through 20. Do you not yet understand that whatever enters the mouth goes into the stomach and is eliminated? But those things which proceed out of the mouth come from the heart, and they defile a man. For out of the heart proceed evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornications, theft, false witnesses, blasphemies. These are the things which defile a man, but to eat with unwashed hands does not defile a man. Jesus is explaining to his disciples a parable that he told about it's not what goes in that defiles somebody, but what comes out. And the Pharisees were getting on to him about his disciples not washing hands. And as we go through the rest of this chapter, there's another time where he feeds a great multitude of people with just a little bit, because when you place whatever you have in God's hands, it does the purpose it was meant to do. He can do so much more whenever you give it to him. But as I talk on these verses, it's real important that we really take the time to look at ourselves, to look at our hearts, to see what is it that I'm doing that's not glorifying Christ? What is it that I'm doing that's keeping me from being closer to him? What is it that I'm doing that's throwing me off track? What is it that you're doing? Because he makes it real clear these Pharisees were worried about what other people were doing. And it was all about washing hands and eating food with dirty hands. And he's like, it's not what you put in, it's what you put out. It's not about what you hear, it's about what you do. The Bible says, don't be hearers of the word, but be doers of the word. We should go out and we should do the good works that this word says that he prepared in advance for us to do. We should not focus so much on this person falls short with that, this person falls short with that, oh, I can't believe they did that. Turn your eyes back in on you. Stop looking at what I can complain about, what are they doing wrong, but start looking at how can I help them? How can I love them? How can I bring them closer to Christ? And then spend some time with Christ by yourself. Like, Lord, show me what it is you would have me do. Lord, I give myself to you. I offer my whole life to you, Lord. Show me how. And he will. Press into him while there's still time. He's got a plan and a purpose for your life. He's calling us to a close relationship to him. He's gathering together a bride, and the bride is the whole church. And I don't mean the building that you go to. I mean everyone who truly is a surrendered believer to Christ. It doesn't mean that you said a sinner's prayer one time. That doesn't make you the church. What makes you the church is you get up every day, or at least most days, because we all fall short, and you say, here I am, Lord. What do you want? I surrender to you. You are the Lord, or as a friend of mine likes to say, the boss of my life. You are my Lord, Master, and friend. How can I serve you? How can I bring your kingdom to earth today? What would you have me do? But you don't know what he wants you to do. You don't even know him if you don't spend time with him. He chose to give us this word to teach us, to reveal himself to us. And he reveals himself to us in many more ways. But we got to spend time with him. We got to spend time seeking him. We got to spend time pressing in. We got to quit spending so much time looking at what other people are doing wrong, because that's what the Pharisees were doing here. And we need to start looking at ourselves and looking at Christ. The only person you should ever compare yourself to is the you were yesterday. And the you today should be a little bit closer to the mark of Christ than the you yesterday. But if it's not, that's okay. You get up tomorrow and you try again. Because he has given you power to overcome whatever sin you're struggling with. He has given you power to walk through the hardest things in this life, to have peace beyond all understanding. He's not going to take away all your problems, but he will empower you to go through them. He will empower you to grow through them. And he will bring you through them. I love you guys, and so does Christ. Be blessed today.